Hey guys, what's up? It's JP here and I am back with another pack opening video, and for today's video we'll be opening an entire case of quarter century art collection. I'll see you in the video. So yeah, let's go. First pack. Grab the good old scissors here. Obviously there are plenty of insane hits here, but the big one is Blue Eyes and Dark Magician Girl, I guess. Let's yeah, this smells like plastic. Oh, this is pretty exciting. Maybe I want to move this a little bit out of frame here so that you guys can see a bit more. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little bit neater. Alright, first pack. In case you guys wondering why I'm going slow, the first pack I always try not to damage so that I can keep it here. Alright. Burst Lady, DD Crow, Light Charmer, and Rebellion Dragon for first secret. Jeez, I think the camera's kind of like in an awkward angle here, so I can't quite show you the cards. Does this look a little bit neater? I'll probably clip out some of these. Let's just separate these to make our lives a little easier here. Second pack, I'll go real slow for this one, I think, just so that in case people come in here. Got Avion, Gauge, Clearwing, I guess. Is that what it's called? Clearwing Dragon, and Secret Red Eyes, alternate art. Okay, next pack. Yeah. Labyrinth, Sky Striker, got Earth Charmer, and Tempest, I believe it's called, the Dragon Ruler. Next pack. Ooh, a classic Cyber Dragon, got Evil Twin, Ash Blossom, and ooh, Secret Rare Dark Magician. This is the can't remember what his name was, but it's the Arcana. I think it was his name, Arcana's Dark Magician. Let's keep going here. Ghost, Spooky Ghost and Dog, I think is what it's called. Palooza, got the Ice one, and Harpy Feather Duster. Alright, the Ghost Girl, Cyber Infinity, that's super rare, it's pretty interesting. Firewall, and ooh, this is the alternate art for the autofocus isn't working, but what's it called, Lightning Storm. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet pull. I'll put that aside here, probably keep that for myself. If you guys like new to the channel, just please do subscribe, especially the YouTube channel. I might be giving away some of these cards, so if you're on there, I might drop you a message. That's the proper Lightning Storm, Alistair. Down here it looks a bit more crisp, or maybe I should zoom in a bit more. Maybe it helps with the does that help? Yeah, the auto focusing isn't great here. Let's see if I can play a bit with the settings. Nope, I don't want that. Let's try focusing it. Does this help? Yeah, that's a little better, I think. So I might be a bit more out of focus, but this should help a bit. Alternate Alistair, pretty cool. Next pack. Again, I've been away for like quite a while, but I've had like that 100-day cough thing going on. We got Dangers, Dolls, Utopia, and Secret Rare Earth Charmer. Caught by the Grave. Is this transaction rollback? Can't remember what this card is called. Starving Venom and Secret Neos. Yeah, I already have the Secret Neo, so I'll put that over there. Do let me know the audio and all that works, yeah? Shizuka. Phantasm Dragon, I think is what it's called. Stardust Dragon. Ooh. Here's another Secret Rare Charmers. This is the can't remember what the spell does, but yeah, can get this from the structure deck if I remember. Effect Veiler, Nightmare Unicorn. We got the Earth Dragon Ruler and Secret Rare Alistair, the regular art. Okay. Makaba, I think is what it's called. We got Foolish Burial Goods, Fire Charmer, and another Secret Rare. I forgot what it's called. It's not Tempest. Tempest is the wind one. This is the water one. Okay. Settlement Greats, Invocation, Droll and Lockbird. That's pretty good. Ooh, and our QCR is Clearwing Synchro Dragon. I think is what it's called. I can't quite remember the name here. This came out way before I stopped, or rather way after I stopped playing here. Yeah, that's incredible looking card. So let's just move the bulk to the side here, and we can put the URs sort of in frame, I guess. Yeah, that's pretty exciting. This is really different from the previous pack, if I remember correctly, because I think the previous ones, they had like a normal parallel rares or something. This one is more just all foils. So it's a pretty exciting first one. Beautiful card. Red Ice Duck, Meadow Dragon, Torrential Tribute. Got the Water Charmer in UR and Secret Cyber Dragon. And last pack from the first box. Forgot what these guys do. The tour guide SIP Masquerina. And oh, what a pull. So this is the new alternate art Chaos Max Dragon. It's not sure if you guys can see it here. Maybe if I do it in front of the camera like that. Yeah, that's a pretty sweet card right there. Wow, actually this was one of the few cards that I was hoping to pull. This one and the Blue Eyes, obviously. The alternate art Blue Eyes from the Quarter Century pack. Even if I don't pull it, I'll probably just buy the single, because it's such a beautiful art, really unique. So yeah, we're done with that. I'm gonna just tidy up a little bit here. That's the first box. Hopefully we've got a couple more people join us here. And yeah, here we go, second box. It's gonna be a slightly longer stream. I'm not sure how I'm gonna cut down this as a video, but I'll definitely try my best. Give me a moment here. There's a little something going on here. And yeah, there we go. Okay. So next one. Could probably do this a little faster, but I'm hoping to get a couple more people in here. I would like to get a few more followers on Twitch if I could. Granted, I'm not the loudest person, so maybe my kind of personality chases away some people, but okay, this guy doesn't want to open, so I'm just gonna cut this guy up. Sometimes these packs just don't open here, so let's do it this way and pray I don't cut off the top of the card. Yeah. Okay, Avian, Mermills, You Are Blue Eyes, and ooh, secret rare alternate art. Like Evil Twin. Forgot what's her name. This is the red one. That's the blue one. I kind of prefer the blue one actually, but the red one's pretty popular here. Let's put that to the side here. I have a separate. I like two stacks here. One of them is like cards I want to keep in for myself, and then the other is just like I guess you could call it like filler for my binders and stuff. Yeah, this box is a lot harder to open than the first one, so I'm gonna struggle with these quite a bit here. Let me just go ahead and cut it instead. The irony of Yu-Gi-Oh, where you rather cut off your fingers than cut off the top of a card. Okay. The Ghost Girl. Got 6 Samurai. And it's the Charmer spell, and ooh, quarter century Alistair. But this is the normal art one. Still, I wouldn't say it's the worst pull. It's what was the meme that was going around for quite a while? Just normal summon Alistair. I'm not sure if that's still applicable. I think that hasn't been a thing since I came back. But still, cool card. We got the Labyrinth again, Cyber Infinity, Utopia, and Dark Magician. Secret rare. Yeah. Beautiful card. That one used to be pretty hard to come by. I think the only way you could get it was from... Let me push this, see if I can push this a little bit further back here. Yeah, the only way you used to be able to get it is from the other Prismatic Art collection. Right? Now they've changed it to quarter century, and these packs will not open. Jesus Christ. Okay, so we're gonna just cut another one. Such a shame, because I like to keep one, but yeah. Shizuka, Phantasm Dragon, Stardust Dragon, and ooh, alternate art Water Charmer. That's a nice card. Not sure if I'm the only person who collects Charmers. It feels like the answer is yes, but we'll see. Harpy's Feather Duster, we got Eldritch, Dark Magician, and Secret Rare Shizuka. That one goes into my collection for sure. I actually don't have that in Secret Rare, I believe. I could be mistaken. Actually, I'm probably mistaken. But yeah, let's get moving on here. Cyber Dragon, Engage, Plasma, and a Palooza. Secret Rare, that's a pretty card. Let me just pull up the prices real quick here so that we know what, if we get any good hits. Let me scroll down a bit. Yeah, so Chaos Max was almost $100. We got Clear Synchro Dragon, I think that's what it's called. Crystal Wing, blah blah blah, whatever it's called. Synchro Dragon. That one's a smaller hit. That's like $14, and then Alistair I think is where is Alistair? Jesus, I don't see him on this list. Yeah, that's strange. I don't see him on the list. Oh, there he is, $12. Yeah, so he's not particularly valuable. Let's just keep going. Jeez, packs, man. They do not want you getting in there. Oh wow, I even cut it too low. Jesus. There we go. Okay. Oh, I think I saw another QCR. So Dragon, Dark Magician Girl, Dragon Knight. We got the Clear Synchro Dragon again. Dragoon Ultra Rare. Oh man, that's a pretty cool. It's pretty chill. And Rebellion Dragon. Bleh. A little disappointing, but hey, you got a Dragoon, can't complain about that. I'm sure Dragoon is like the most valuable UR in the set. I feel like he could be. He did just come off the ban list not long ago, so let's see here. Dragoon in UR. Well, Dear Bellstar seems to be the best UR in the set here, at least at launch. No, Dragoon is the best. It's at about $10, $9-10. All right, let's go. Okay, get moving here. Got Bigfoot, Salmon, Neos, and alternate art, secret rare, Dragon Mates. I think it's called Chamber Dragon Mate. I can't remember the name, but yeah, that's a real cool one. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion, I think is what it's called. Got the Evil Twins. Secret Rare Sky Striker, or rather UR Ray. And Secret Rare Alternate Art Danger Bigfoot. So this was, yeah, wow. Look at this guy. I think this is the TCG exclusive art previously. Yeah, that's a cool card. Let's definitely go into the collection here. And yeah, next pack here. Shadow Construct, Trap Tricks, Monster Reborn, and Secret Rare. I think this is the Kagari, which I mean, Kagari is fine. It's not the greatest. Let's see if we can get a Blue Eyes QCR, guys. Blue Eyes, Dark Magician Girl. That's all basically I want. Though Chaos Max was definitely up there. Got Sparkman. Oh, Cherry Blossom, I think is what it's called. This is the Tempest, and Secret Rare Happy Feather Duster. It's like a billion reprints of those. All right. Oh, pot of prosperity. No, pot of extravagance. Super rare. We got the Rail Cannon, Photon Dragon, UR, and Dragon Rulers. I think the problem with this set, like the inherent problem with this set, is there's like so many cards and basically everything gets a QCR. So you never quite. There's always a good chance you get quite a few duds. Called by. Here's the other Rail Cannon guy. Kind of jumped up a QCR. Stardust Dragon alternate art. Very nice. Yeah, that probably keep that one. What about the other cards here? Triple Tactics Trust. This is new. This is actually new for us, I think, in the OCG, because this is ultra rare. We used to have it only in rare, I think. So that probably's got a bit of value to it, especially since it's quite playable. If you hear singing, that's just my helper outside. Got the Dragon Mates, Hieratic Seal, that's pretty cool. Boral Sword Dragon, I think. Baguska, Secret Rare. Yeah, cool. Pretty cool. And last pack from the second box. I might do a separate YouTube video for this set. I do have another carton, but I'm undecided what to do that yet. We got the Rescue Cat. What are they called? Trickstars? Chaos Max UR, and this is the Spooky Ghost Girl alternate art, I think. I don't believe that's the original art. So yeah, pretty cool pulls. It looks like it's 2 QCRs per box, which is kind of crazy to think about. Which means I'm gonna have 48 QCRs by the end of this little streaming session. So yeah, hopefully we got a couple more friends come and join in. That'll be pretty cool. And next box. Okay. I forgot to keep a pack here for myself. So I'm just gonna be real careful with this one. This one seems to open pretty smoothly compared to that last box that was like really all over the place. Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's pretty good condition. I am hoping to get one of the other alternate art Sky Striker cards. Alright. Lightning Storm, Appaloosa, Troll and Lockbird, and this is the alternate art Engage secret rare. So yeah, that's definitely going to my collection. I don't have that yet. Sorry about that. Just making a mess of everything in my room. Okay, there we go. So yeah, I'm just reaching over to get some sleeves. Might have been a bit loud when it dropped. I apologize for that. Definitely can't be using that now. So this one's definitely going to the set here. Yeah, that's that one's. Oh, whew, whoo-wee. The rest I'll probably, if it's not something that I want for my collection, I'll probably give it away if I can hit like a certain number of, I don't know, like YouTube subscribers and stuff. Shizuka. This is the Cosmic Cyclone, I believe is what it's called. Water Charmer and Secret Rare. Access Code Talker. So obviously that's not the one that we want. We want the alternate art, but still not a terrible one. I would like to pull the alternate art Black Rose as well. That's something that I think the OCG has never had. Looks like we've got a QCR in this pack. That's pretty exciting. So let's just slide that down there and surprise ourselves. It could be a secret, but I think it looked like a QCR. Yeah, we've got Eldritch, Tour Guide, Predator Plant, or Starving Venom, I think that's called, and QCR Ray. Holy cow! Is this a hit? I feel like this is a hit. Hold on. This has got to be a hit, right? Ah, this is exciting. Come on. Where is it? All right, the pre-launch price is. Am I reading this wrong? Is it not here? Oh, about $100. So that's not too bad. Yeah, that's pretty exciting actually. $100. Wow. That really surprises me. I thought it'd be a little bit less than that, but yeah, Ray is pretty cool. Obviously, it would have been cooler if it was the alternate art, but we'll take it. Alright, next pack. We got Cyber Dragon, the House Dragon Maid's card. We got Stardust, and secret rare is secret rare Dark Magician. That's the, I believe in the OCG, that's the second art. The first one is the hand on the head, and then yeah, the cross-armed one. So that's the second art. Effect Veiler. Oh, looks like I've kind of spoiled myself a little bit here. Effect Veiler, Engage, Masquerina, and the little ghost girl, the Cherry Blossom one. You forgive me if I forget the names. By the way, it's not particularly big on all of modern Yu-Gi-Oh. So that's Bigfoot. That's a trap card. We've got the Clear Wing and Secret Rare Bigfoot. Okay. Don't think that's worth anything, but still, we'll take it. It's probably not the worst thing to pull. Who knows? You never know when they'll ever be viable again. Salomon Greats, DD Crow, alternate art Earth Charmer, and this is the alternate art Phantasm Dragon, I think. And My doggies are going crazy. I think my helper can manage them, but it's a shame. Alright, next pack here we got the Ghost Girl Solemn Strike, Destiny Hero Plasma, and ooh, Secret Rare Nibiru Alternate Art. Wow, let's see if this looks a little bit clearer here. No, they don't. Oh, I'm gonna fix the autofocus on this thing. Thought I had it resolved here, but yeah, it's a pretty cool card. That one I'm probably keeping for myself. I didn't know that Nib quite. Let me give me a minute here. Let me just align myself a little bit. Yeah, there we go. A bit more center now. Yeah, so yeah, that's pretty exciting. I don't. That's from I believe a TCG exclusive at first. So yeah, nice to finally get that one here. We got yeah, let's do this. Oh, it's out of picture. Jesus Christ. I need to figure out this like layout thing a little bit earlier. Alright, so here we go. Called by Trickstar, I guess. Rebellion Dragon. Secret Rare in Cyber Infinity. No, this isn't Infinity, is it? Well, the tail kind of makes the Infinity symbol, so I guess it is. Got the Ghost Girl again. Evil Twin. Ash Blossom, UR. Makaba, or whatever it's called. Jeez. That's an unfortunate. That was probably the most painful pack to see. Alright, next pack here. Avian. Foolish Barrels Goods, Neos, and Secret Rare Blue Eyes. Oh god. Oh yeah, this is a hit for me, guys. This is whoo wee. So in case you guys didn't know, this only if you're like a TCG player. In the OCG, we only got the UR from History Archive Collection. I think that's what it's called. So yeah, to get that one's pretty cool. Alright, got the Ghost Girl, Infinity, Odd Eyes, and Alternate Art, Secret Rare Ghost Girl. That's fine. I think we've pretty much hit it. Among the secrets, I must say, the Blue Eyes is probably the most exciting one for me personally. Darkness Dragons, Construct, Firewall, and Secret Rare. Ugh. It's not Tempest, right? I can't remember the name. But yeah, I mean, a little less exciting, but still. Yeah, let's do it this way so you can kind of see the cards. And let's put that there. Well, yeah, that's pretty cool. So there goes our QCRs for this box. I wouldn't say it's the worst ones. Ray is pretty cool. Harpy, we got Winder, Master Reborn, and Secret Rare of Palooza. Yeah, so this so far they've been I mean the second box I think was more of a dud than this one. This one we got yeah, I think it's pretty okay box. Maybe a little bit under what people would expect, but still not the worst. We've got the Labyrinth card, Torrential Tribute, Utopia, and oh, Secret Rare Alternate Art, Nightmare Unicorn. So yeah, that one I want. Alright, next box. Oh, why are these so misaligned here? Sorry about that, but yeah, again, my throat's not 100%. Having a bit of a cough and reflux. I wanted to do the all of set 11 for New Year. Unfortunately, I was like super sick during New Year and that didn't play out. So we'll probably save that video for either another live stream or a YouTube video. We'll see how that goes. This is a really interesting like way to pack the boxes. I think they're like kind of standing up. So yeah, I was doing a bit of housekeeping there in case you're wondering why I disappeared off screen. And looks like we're gonna have another one of those like refuses to open one, so we're gonna cut this one. Get that out of the way. Okay. Got a regular Nibiru, Infinity, Odd Eyes, and Secret Rare, Wind Charmer. Obviously, it's not the good ones, which are the links, but still. Yeah, it looks like we've bumped into another one of those like impossible to open boxes. So we're gonna have to start cutting them up. And we've got the Mechaba, Phantasm Dragon, Utopia, and Secret Rare Effect Veiler. So this, yeah, again, it's gonna be a really long stream, I think. 30 over minutes already. Some of it was setting up and tidying up, but yeah. Metal Dragon, Clear Wing, ooh, Secret Rare Doll, and you are Dark Magician. So this is the alternate art. Yeah, that's pretty sweet. Winda, of course, the bane of a lot of people's existence, especially during the tier format. Got another Sky Striker here, double Sky Striker, Kagari. This time we got Stardust and Secret Rare Invocation, alternate art. It's a really nice card actually. I wasn't around when Alistair was a thing, but yeah, this is a really cool card. Next pack here. Again, we're facing the opening problem, so we're just gonna snip it. Get that out of the way. Got the Rail Cannons, Evil Twins, another UR Dragoon, and ooh, is this Golden Land? No, this is not. What is this card? Jesus. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is this card? I'm not sure if it's any good, but jeez, I don't recognize this card at all. I'm guessing it is an Eldritch card based on what it looks like, but yeah. What is this card? Jesus. Hold on, yeah. I gotta Google this because I have no idea what this card is. Is there like a wiki here I can go ahead and look at? Nope. You know what? I have no idea what this card is, and I can't seem to find it online. EX. Interesting. All right, let's not harp on it too much. Not this gonna be a bit questionable here, but hold on. I'm really bothered by this now. Give me a minute to find out what this is, because this is, what is this? Jesus Christ. Let's search for it in English. And where's the wiki? This is JP16. So JP16 is Pot of Extravagance alternate art. What? This is a Pot of Extravagance? That's insane. Well, I'm keeping that. Jeez, what the heck was that? That kind of came out of nowhere, didn't it? All right. Next pack here. Ooh. Hopefully I didn't like destroy the card inside here. Got Bastinatrix, Elmarage, Plasma, Secret Rare AA Unicorn again, Nightmare Unicorn, which is, by the way, the best art of Nightmare Unicorn. I don't care what anybody says. The other art just looks kind of lame. I pity anybody who's collected those, because like, yeah, those values are gonna drop. Got Labyrinth here, Ghost Girl, Ray, UR, and Utopia. Alternate art. Secret Rare, wow. If I was a Utopia kind of guy, I would be over the moon, but I'm not really I wasn't. I never watched the. I think it's called Sexo. Yeah, I was more a Do Monsters 5Ds and GX kind of guy. Invocation, Trap Tricks. We got Neos and Dark Magician, Secret Rare. We already pulled one of those. We're hoping to get other arts here, especially the original Bandai art. That would be real exciting if we could pull that. But it's not a priority, I guess. Cyber Dragon. Here we got the Rail Cannon, his Tempest, and Secret Rare Trap Tricks. Not Trap Tricks, Trickstar, I think that's what it's called. Oh, did I knock it over? Because it looks like it's moved around a bit. And give me a moment here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Jesus. It's gonna be quite a workout, I think. Okay. Eldritch. Heretic Seal. Photon Dragon. Secret Rare. Labyrinth. I can't remember the name of this one. This used to be pretty pricey, you know. When at launch, like way back when it first came out, I think it was like almost $50 in the OCG. So this would drive down the price a little bit. Yeah, this is $7 now. At least from this set, it's $7 at launch, $7-ish dollars. Yeah, so that's it's unfortunate, but I mean it is what it is. They're never gonna stop reprinting it. Just because, you know, if it's a popular card, it's always money to make creating alternate arts and stuff. So yeah, Jesus. Okay, this guy's not opening again. So yeah, I have to figure out how I'm gonna edit this video. Not sure if I'll pay someone to do it. That's what I heard a lot of people do, but I don't have the money for that, especially after buying 2 cases of this. Yeah, got Lightning Storm, Shizuka, Monster Reborn, and ooh, is this an alternate art? Yeah, I think it is. What is this card called then? Might as well get to know it since I pulled it in AA, right? So this is number 62. Jesus, it's a big set, isn't it? 62. We have Flying Pegasus Railroad Stampede. Jesus. That's quite the name. Card names have really changed over the years, haven't they? I remember first starting out and it was just like Red Eyes Black Dragon, Harpy Lady, and then now it's just like Flying Pegasus, Railroad, whatever. Jesus Christ. Alright, Bigfoot, Haunted, Ghost Bell, Sword, Barrel Sword, Alternate Art, Secret Rare, Avian. This is like the evil version of Avian, so called. GX. Yeah, lovely. That's a pretty cool card to pull, actually. I don't think it comes in QCR though. If it did that, I would imagine it would be pretty pricey because the hero cards are quite popular, aren't they? Oh, it does come in QCR. Okay, it's just it's like a $9 QCR, so it's not too bad. All right, hold on. Yeah, there we go. Effect Veiler, Mermails, Triple Tactics Trust, and Droll and Lockwood Secret Rare. Couple more packs from this box here. All right, Gage, Sheehan. Ooh, that's the QCR. We have Blue Eyes, the tablet art, and ooh, alternate art Effect Veiler QCR. Ooh, ooh, that's exciting. That's like $100 card. Jesus Christ. This guy's almost $100. You serious? Jeez. It's insane. Wow. It was a pretty boring box until we got to the end there. Jesus Christ. Alright. Salmon Great. Oops. We got Construct, Macabre, and Charmer Spell. That last pack like completely just fell apart from me. It was like, it was pretty unsightly how that happened. Alright, so let me just work on tidying this up a little bit. It's a shame that I gotta move cards all over. In case you're wondering about the background, why it's so messy, it's just, I'm trying, guys. Okay, this is all new to me. I'm trying to make it as fun as possible for myself. Obviously Yu-Gi-Oh itself is a lot of fun for me, but YouTube and streaming, that takes a little bit of time to get used to, especially if it's like talking to yourself a lot. I am planning to do a bit of streaming though, so if you guys follow me here on Twitch, you might catch me playing a couple of games every now and then, but they're typically like really old games, like insanely old. So if you're in your mid-30s like myself, you probably recognize some of those games. Obviously I'm not saying old is better, I'm just saying, you know, there are some games that I never got to finish playing when I was young. So yeah, that's something that I would like to do now that I'm a bit older, with a little bit more time and money. I wouldn't say more time, but definitely a little bit more money. You guys remember what it's like being a kid and broke? Jesus. Alright, Harpies, Infinity, Utopia, and Macabre. That's the alternate art, which is absolutely stunning, by the way. This is like one of the best. Let me pull it back out here. Like, in my opinion, this is like one of the best arts for modern like Yu-Gi-Oh cards. It's absolutely insane, and it's so much better than the original art. It's ridiculous. It's like, who actually wants the original art after seeing the alternate art? Trickstar, Real Cannon. What is this card called? I feel like I've seen a billion of these at this point. Let's pull out the name here so that I'm not just guessing all the time. Awakening of the Possessed. There we go. Awakening of the Possessed. And oh my god, what the... Guys. This is... this is insane. Holy cow. I can't believe it. I pulled two. This guy in the way. Get out of the way, guys. Holy shit. Wow, that's insane. In one case, there's two AAs? Is that not, I guess it's completely random. I guess it's not one per case or anything like that. Because we got quite a few, right? We got a Chaos Max. Jeez, two effect veilers. That's this is pretty good opening, I must say. For too bad it's for streaming and not on YouTube. I don't know if I can cut this down for YouTube, right? But I feel like I should at least try to figure a way out, right? So yeah, we got Zeus. We got what's it called? Ghostbell? No, Spooky Woods. You know what? Let me just find the name before I embarrass myself anymore. It's 49. Of course it is. Reaper, Ghost Reaper, and Winter Cherries. Of course, that's what it's called, right? I figured it was something like that. We got Dark Magician and DD Crow. Obviously, Dark Magician tablet art is I don't know about you guys, but that's my second favorite art. I like it just a little bit more than the previous prismatic art collection AA here. So yeah, we got Shadow, Construct, Mermails, Stardust Dragon, Secret Rare Chaos Max. Those unfortunately has taken a dive bomb in terms of value, but oh well. Baguska, Clearwind Crystal Dragon. We got another Dragoon. Yeah, that's pretty insane. Secret Rare Avian. I'm still kind of blown away that I got two AAs for the effect veiler. That's pretty crazy here. We got Winder, Hierarchy, ugh. Why am I bombing on names now? Heretic Seal. We got Ray and Secret Rare AA Black Rose Dragon. Now this is one that's definitely going to my collection. In case you, I mean, if you play TCG, I'm pretty sure you've seen this card, but like OCG, I feel like we've never had it. It's not that I'm aware of. Yeah, it's a pretty insane card. Let's see if it looks better over on this side. Yeah, there we go. Beautiful card. Would have been nice to be in QCR, but I'll take it secret for sure. I don't have to have it in QCR. I'm not that kind of collector. We got Dark Merchant Girl, Dragon Knight, Eldritch, Plasma, and we got the Fire Charmer Secret Rare. Hold on, let's tidy up a little bit here. It is starting to get a little bit messy. And to be very honest, my fingers are surprisingly starting to hurt. Which it's not something that you would think would happen a lot. Cyber and Dragon, I think this is the first one we pulled. Same with the Dragon Mates. We've got Tempest. Secret Rare Torrential Tribute. That's a heavily reprinted card at this point. If you guys got anything to say, anything to, you know, if you guys want to follow me, that would be really appreciated. We got Nib, Evil Twins, Photon Dragon, Utopia AA. This is the better art, if you ask me. I don't like the boxy one. I think that one looks a bit ridiculous. Sparkman, Almarouge, got Neos, and Secret Rare Sparkman. So this is the E-Hero pack, I guess. You know what? I was just realizing this is a single carton, so yeah, if it's two per box, 24 times 2, yeah, the 48 QCRs. Jeez, we're not even halfway. Okay, so Evil Twins, Cosmic Cyclone, Barrel Sword, Construct AA Secret Rare. Chambermaid card. Sheehan, Monster Reborn, Troll and Lockbird, alternate art. Secret Rare, that's a pretty cool. Striker. This is the Ogre, Ghost Girl Ogre. We got Chaos Max, Secret Rare, Dragon Maid. I think that's the Chamber Dragon Maid, if I'm not mistaken. Oops, there's something spill over here. Pot of P. Oh, sorry, Pot of E. We got Ghost Bell. We got Triple Tactics Trust, and ooh. I mean, it's not the most exciting, but we'll take it for sure. It's a QCL Real Cannon here. So let me just put these to the side here. And then, yeah, jeez. Alright, last pack from box 5? Yeah, box 5. Rescue Cat, Trap Tricks, Tablet Up Blue Eyes, and El Shaddai Construct. Alright, so that's 5 boxes down. We are approaching the 1/4 mark. It's already been almost an hour, which is shockingly slow, but I did want to go through this a little bit slower than I normally would. I do have another case to open at some point. If I get enough views or followers, I'll probably just go ahead and open it. If not, I'll go back to my usual, or not usual, but pre-planned idea of getting the set rotation 11 out of the way. So one of every box from set rotation 11. Okay, here we go. Box number 6, we have Labyrinth, Torrential Tribute, Red Eyes Dark Dragon, and Sparkman. Sparkman. Okay. Next pack here. This Feather Duster. Real Cannon Gustav Max, I think is what it's called. I can't remember. Got Plasma and Dark Magician Tablet Art. Secret Rare. Next we got Lightning Storm, DD Crow, Ash Blossom Enjoy Your Spring, and Secret Rare Trickstar. Nothing too exciting there. Alistair. That's Appaloosa. This is Lyra, I think, the Light Charmer, and alternate art Secret Rare Cyber End Dragon. This is the dark version, so called. I don't remember there being a dark Cyber Dragon in the series, so I'm not sure why they did that art. But yeah, if you know, and you see me on YouTube, do drop me a message. We got Kagari, Tour Guide, Firewall, and QCR Red Eyes. Unfortunately, we already have this printed, so it's not as hype as it could be, but it's a classic. It's always good to pull a classic. Cyber Dragon. Got the what did I say it was? Ghost Girl. The which Ghost Girl is that? 53. Jesus. Ghost Mourner and Moonlit Chill. Well, that's what happens when you don't see it that often. We got the Starving Venom Dragon, I think, and Secret Rare AA Droll and Lockbird. Exciting. Effect Veiler. Picaba. Wind Charmer, and here's the AA for the Pegasus Railroad card. The one that we got the QCR for. So that's like way less exciting than I think it normally should be. We got Bigfoot, Evil Twin, got the Crystal, we got a Clear Wing Dragon, I think is what it's called. And yes, Bandai Art Dark Magician Secret Rare. Oh yeah, that one's going right in the sleeve. Yeah. So yeah, this is slightly cheap, big sleeves, but yeah, there we go. Nice. That one's definitely going to the personal collection. All right, next pack. Salmon Great, Nightmare Unicorn, Fire, Bustina Tricks, Secret Rare, Yeah, I just realized that that one was a bit out of focus here. Gotta work on the lighting a little bit in the room for this kind of thing. We got a Shadow Construct, Infinity, Dark Rebellion Dragon, and Secret Rare Port of Extravagance. That's not Port of Extravagance, is it? Did I say it was? Feels more like Port of Prosperity than Port of Extravagance, but let me just double check to make sure that I'm not messing that up here. Because that's pretty insane if it's a Pot of P. Right? It should be a Pot of E. That's the one that you play in the Eldritch deck, right? What number was it? Like 16 or something? Yeah, it is Pot of E. There we go. Alright, next pack. Called by the Grave. Got Shizuka, I think is what it's called. Shizuku. Odd Eyes and Firewall Dragon Secret Rare. Which is, I believe, ironically playable nowadays. It used to be unplayable because they banned it and then they errated it, and I think it's somewhat playable now. I could be mistaken. Alright, Evocation, Foolish Barrels, Goods, Water Charmer, and the, I guess it's the Dragon Mates card. My next pack, we have Avian. Whatever. What is this card? Is this transaction rollback? I don't think so, right? Can't remember the names of this like modern Yu-Gi-Oh cards. 99. Jesus Christ. How many cards are in this set? 100? Oh, it is transaction rollback. Okay. Yeah, I was right. Utopia and Secret Rare Ray. Once again, with the fact that we've already pulled the QCR makes it a lot less hype. But I do like Ray. I think Ray is a pretty cool card. Again, we're hoping for the Quarter Century art, Blue Eyes or Dark Magician. Those will be the big hits here, but I'm not fussed if we don't get it because, you know, I do plan to get the actual set, the original one. Phantasm Dragon, we got Stardust, and I guess at this point I might as well find out what this card is called since it's popping up quite a bit here. 66 is Dragon Maid Hospitality. There we go. Didn't know that. I don't play Dragon Maids. They're pretty cool looking archetype, I think, but I don't know if it's for me. Right, Dark Metal Dragon, got the Railroad, got Earth Charmer, and QCR. I didn't realize we didn't pull the second one yet. Tempest, QCR Tempest. Wow. So we have 2 Dragon Rulers in QCR already. It's pretty exciting, isn't it? Alright. So that's box number 6 down. Let's go to box number 7. Now we've been streaming for about an hour now, so looks like it's gonna be a 4-hour stream at this rate, which is pretty insane. I'm not sure if this is the longest I did. I feel like it might be. Or it might not be. I really don't remember here. Alright. Let's cut that open. Put this over there and put this over here. Oh dear. Gotta be careful with my personal collection here. So I'll put that over the side. Alright. Here you go, box 7. Harpies. Solemn Strike. We have Plasma. And Secret Rare Winder. That's the original art Winder, by the way. Which is, I mean, I think it looks better than the AA in Secret Rare, but I think the UR lower rarities probably looks the other way around. A Real Cannon, we got, ooh, what was that? We got the Trap Tricks, Rebellion Dragon, and oh, secret rare Elmerich. That's the Salmon Great Link monster that everybody loves. Alright. Got the Ghost Spell, Evil Twins, Clockwork Knight. Why is this in here? Is this a popular card? I mean, this is a strange one to see in this collection, I think. And QCR Babushka, nice. I mean, I'm probably not gonna keep it, but it is a pretty cool card. I have not seen this. I think this is the highest rarity. It's good for 40 bucks, dude. Jeez, 30-40 bucks for this. It, I mean, it is all pre-launch, I guess, prices, sort of pre-sale prices, early bird prices. So it's probably a little inflated. It'll probably go down a little bit more over time, but yeah. Dark Mission Girl, Dragon Knight, Eldritch. We got Neos and Fire Charmer. Yeah, dude, my fingers are like really starting to hurt. Alright, we got Zeus. Hospitality. There we go. Dear Bellstar. I'm surprised this thing's got a reprint already. Jeez. It just came out, dude. Phantasm Dragon. Way less exciting, I think. Right. There we go. Next pack. Baguskas. The Rail Cannon. Trident. Wow. That's a cool reprint. And secret rare Red Eyes AA. Yep. Just so you guys know, if anybody follows me here on Twitch, I'll go ahead and give you a couple of free cards. Just because I have too much bulk, so I'm okay to give away some of these. We got a Sparkman, Mermails, Odd Eyes, and secret rare Cyber End Dragon. That's gotta be worth like nothing at this point. I mean, Cyber End Dragon's a cool card, but it's been reprinted to hell, man. Evil Twins, we got Hieratic Seal, Access Code Talker, and Zeus AA Secret Rare. Wow, look at this guy. Jesus. Wow, that's crazy. See if you guys can see if I zoom in a little bit. No, the reflection's getting in the way here. Does this help? No, not really. Yeah, I'm not sure why the autofocus doesn't quite work. But yeah, it's a pretty insane looking card here. The Zeus. Wow. There we go. This is a little bit better. Wow. Okay. Okay, well, you know what? I'm keeping that. I'm not sure if I'm gonna pull the QCR, but if I don't, I'm definitely keeping that one. Alright, next pack. Got the Woods and Cherry Blossom Girl, Xian, I think. Drew a Lockbird and Monster Reborn. Legendary Six Samurai, of course. Classic. I don't know if anybody dislikes Six Samurai, but I certainly don't. Got Nib. Got the Ghost Girl. We got True Draco Slayer. This is Masterpiece, right? This is the Giga Broken one. Jesus. You are. And what was the last one? Winda AA, Secret Rare. Jeez, I can't believe they unbanned Masterpiece. It's a pretty insane card. That's one of those cards that you would think would be banned forever, but I guess we're at a point in Yu-Gi-Oh where it doesn't make a difference anymore. Which is pretty insane to think, right? Alright. Sky Striker, Clearwing, Black Rose Dragon, and Utopia. The worst of the arcs, unfortunately. If you guys know what it's about, do let me know why it's a box. Part of E. We got a Trickstar. Winged Dragon of Ra Phoenix mode. Jesus. Immortal Phoenix mode, right? Yeah. It's a cool UR. And QCR6 Samurai. Holy cow. Wow. That's a cool one. That's a really cool one actually. So let's try and tidy this up just a little bit without going too crazy here. Okay, yeah, that that just became worse here. Let me try that. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Just a little bit better. I guess the alternative is I could start zooming out a little bit here, because I think at this point we're getting like pretty packed on the page. Sorry, I'm adjusting the gimbal a little bit, and then let's zoom out just a little bit. There we go. Yeah, that's a little better, because we're really starting to fill up here. All right, next pack. Dragon Maid, Unicorn. This is the Fire Dragon Ruler and Trickstars again. Why is Trickstars in here? Is that a popular archetype? Again, I didn't watch the newer Yu-Gi-Oh series. I'm a little old for that, but yeah. E-Hero Burstin Tricks. We got Spooky Girl. Got the Dragon Ruler and ooh, Blue Eyes, but this is the one where he's like in space. It is the Lost Tablet art, but a little different. That's a cool one. I'm keeping that for sure. Anything Blue Eyes, I'm probably gonna keep. Dark Magician Girls, Blue Eyes, for sure. I'm keeping those. Right? There's no way. I think we put both our QCRs here. We got Rescue Cat, Armorer, Dark Magician Girl. Speaking of her, but unfortunately, it's the UR one. So there we go. And then we got the Macabre or whatever it's called. All right, so that was the 7th box here. Pretty cool pulls. I don't know about value wise, but I think that's a pretty cool. It's more than average. I think higher than average. Okay, give me a moment here. All right, yeah, I gotta squeeze that stuff in there. Next box here, we are box. What is that? 10 now. Or is it 8? Kind of lost count. I think we're at 8 here. Yeah. So we are 4. Yeah. So this is box 8. Again, here we are looking for Blue Eyes, Dark Magician. Looks like it's gonna be one of those difficult box packs again. So grab the good old scissors here. Probably doesn't help that I'm not using like the sharpest pair of scissors out there. But yeah, let's arrange this just a little bit, so that you guys can kind of see the cards at least. Yeah, the red ice is the double effect failure is pretty insane, I think. Yeah, and it's not perfect, but let's just go with this. Yep. Real Cannon. Got Mermills, Chaos Max, and ooh, this is a AA Called by the Grave. Secret Rare. It's a cute little art, isn't it? It's like Evil Twins Called by the Grave. Huh. It's a cool art. I'll put this to the side for the moment, in case I don't get another one. But yeah, that's pretty exciting. It's nice to see a card like that get a alternate art. Yeah, these packs are like just trying to get me angry, I think. Got Avian, Tour Guide, Repossessed or Unpossessed, sorry, Secret Rare Invocation. In case you're wondering why I know some of the new cards, it's only because of Master Duel. Like Invocation was huge when Master Duel launched, like the Invoke decks. So yeah, that took a bit of getting used to because the last time I played was Goat format. So Rescue Cat, Spooky Girl, we got Light Charmer and Secret Rare Stardust. Yeah, these packs are like Jesus. Okay. Another Invocation, Transaction Rollback, Dark Magician, Tablet Art, and Nightmare Unicorn, Secret Rare. Jesus. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to do this for every single pack here, which is kind of crazy to think about. Harpies, got Shizuku Dragoon, the best UR in the set, and Quarter Century Secret Rare Hieratic Seal. Jeez. Wow. I think this is the highest rarity we've got for this card. Ooh. It's a cool card. Sorry, I'm just let's just check out how much it's worth at launch, right? So $25. Yeah, it's an interesting looking card. Quarter Century Secret Rare. Not sure if I do like kind of how it looks, but yeah, I'm not like incredibly like blown away by it. It does look good, don't get me wrong. It just kind of feels very samey, if you know what I mean. Like it just looks like any other QCR card, I guess. Though I must admit, QCRs in like the blue cards, like the ritual cards and link cards, to me are the best, right? Right, but Zeus, Six Samurai, Dragon Rulers, Cinnamon Greats. Should I even trying to open this? Oh, this one open. So that's pretty lucky. Alright. Dark Magician Girl, Dragon Knight. Got some Strike. Got Ray. And Clockwork Knight Secret Rare. Interesting. Alright, at this point I think it's like should be better, I think. Yeah, there we go. Okay, Foliage, Tailwing, we've got Earth, Wind Charmer, Secret Rare Nib. That's probably at probably like $1 at this point. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but I would imagine it's probably got no value, right? Because it's been reprinted to hell, especially for OCG players. We've got like every single rarity of it, I think. Alright, yeah, so we're gonna have to start cutting some of these again. Okay. We got Engage. Got Almarouge. We got Tempest and QCRAA Black Rose Dragon. Well, I guess I'm keeping this one. There's no way I'm not keeping this one, right? Jeez. Oh, wow. Yeah, look at that. So we got both the Secret Rare and the QCRs. Jeez. Oh, that's so cool. I love Black Rose Dragon, by the way. Among all my Sino Dragons, like this one's probably my favorite. Or at the very least, it's tied with like Red Demon Dragon, Dragon Archfiend. Yeah, that's cool. That's so cool. Damn, getting pretty lucky there. Alright. Alright, next card, next pack. There goes my fingers. Okay. Baguska. Got a Haunted Mansion Girl. Dragon Ruler, and alternate art secret rare Burst Lady, or Bustinatrix as she's called, I guess. And that's an exciting card. I mean, let's get the more comfortable position because we've been streaming for quite a bit now, so let's try and chill out a little bit more. There we go. Make this a little bit more of a personal kind of stream. There we go. It's got Spark Bam, Construct, Photon Dragon, and Secret Rare Dark Battle Dragon. Again, the AA is in here, so that's the one that we want to get. I think in the OCG, the only other AA we got was the normal parallel rare, which is basically like a glossy normal card. So yeah, looking forward to that. Hopefully you can pull one on stream. That would be cool. Right, we got Nib, got the Evil Twins. Here we got Area, the Fire Charmer, whatever her name is. AA Firewall Dragon Secret Rare. Yeah, so I think that was both our QCR's pulled, so yeah. Can kind of speed up through the rest of the packs, I guess. We got a Ghost Go, Real Cannon, Droll and Lopper, Secret Rare Mermill. That's pretty. I think that's the first that we pulled today. Alright. Up next we got Heart of E, Traptrix, Battle Sword Dragon, and AA Ghost Mourner, I think is what she's called again. So yeah, that's nice. I don't actually own like a set of the Ghost Girls because I still don't play physical Yu-Gi-Oh! I just collect. So maybe that's like on my to collect list, you know. Okay, we got Sky Striker, we got the Hospitality, Water Charmer, and Secret Rare Ogre. And oops, there goes. Alright, time to clean up this mess, guys. Give me a moment here. But yeah, this would have made a pretty cool like video, I think, on YouTube. I know I've been repeating myself a bit, but it really would have. I'll reach out for my other cards there. Okay. There we go. Next box. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. There we go. So yeah, I'm just gonna start cutting these at this point. Probably try and tidy up as I go. We got Zeus, Armorreach, Dragoon, and Engage Secret Rare. So I'm never gonna be upset about pulling a Dragoon. Dragoon, I think, if you're an OCG player, you know, now that it's unbanned, it's kind of like, I wouldn't say worthless, but its value has tanked quite a bit. Bustinatrix, Real Cannon, we got Fire Charmer, and Secret Rare Cyber and Cyber Dragon. That's the alternate art Cyber Dragon. It would have been cool to have a new AA, I think, of Cyber Dragon. Sorry if I'm making like I'm like making a lot of noise here, knocking into stuff. This is just gonna be a little bit more chill compared to how we started here. So at this point, it's like it's gonna be a really long video. So Ray and ooh, QCR. This is Hayate, I think, right? Nice. Oh no, wait, I need her for my set, I think, my collection. So yeah, she's definitely getting sleeved up here. Yeah, that's This is a cool one. Let's move this Dark Magician out of here so that you guys only see the QCRs. Yeah, there we go. And let me just tidy up a little bit here. There we go. Okay. Next pack. Next box. Thanks. Next whatever, right? Okay, I just realized how it's all sneaking into the frame now. It's just because of the how the gimbal works, you know. So yeah, that should. Ooh. Yeah, it's just because of the gimbal here. So let me just try and get all of those out of frame for you guys, so that all you see are cards instead of just boxes. Yeah, it looks a little bit better. Probably move myself down to the corner as well. Yeah, there we go. That looks a little better, I think. And here we go, cutting off the next pack. Give me a moment to tidy up here. Again, yeah, it's gonna get really messy if I don't like do this on the fly. So, yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Dark Magician, Dragon Knight, Sound Strike, Neos, and Ash Blossom. Which, by the way, it's probably only worth like $5 because Jesus, have they reprinted that to death at this point? Next pack here: Baguska, Unicorn Railway Guy, Tempest, and IP Masquerena Secret Rare. Again, that's probably gonna drive down the prices here a little bit, but what are you gonna do? Let me try and scoot over a little bit, yeah. That way I don't keep getting out of frame. This one's opening pretty easy, so let's just do that. Got Evil Twins, Trap Tricks, Monster Reborn, and Eldritch Secret Rare Alternate Art. Nice. I don't quite have them, so I'll probably keep them. Next pack: Cyber End Dragon, Cannon, Photon, Galaxy Ice Photon Dragon, Red Ice, Secret Rare. Right. Next pack here we got Alistair, Hieratic Seal, Boros Sword Dragon, and Baguska again, Secret Rare. Again, don't mind my throat, right? Sometimes it's gonna be a bit croaky. It's gonna be a bit coffee scratchy. Got Sproutman, Linda, Triple Tactics Trust, and Salmon Great. Okay, let's pack here. Bureau, Invocation, the Ice Dragon Ruler, Secret Rare AA Ash Blossom. Nice. So that one I'm keeping for myself just because I like that one. Yeah, my fingers are like completely busted. Yeah, you might hear like a whole bunch of noises. There's construction outside and stuff like that. We got a Clear Wing, got a Wind Charmer and Lightning Storm Secret Rare. Got a bunch of these, but still, no harm. Pot of E, Mermails, Blue Eyes, Tablet Art, and ooh, Secret Rare El Shaddai Construct. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can hear me starting to croak here. Let me know if the fan is too loud as well. We got Makaba, Unicorn, Earth Dragon Ruler, and Starving Venom Secret Rare. That's not even a good one, I think. Right? That's not the one that is like you play in tier elements or something. Pack here. Short happened there, but let's sort this out a little bit. There we go. We got a Ghost Ogre, we got Six Samurai, Unpossessed, and Secret Rare Immortal Phoenix Mode, Winged Dragon of Ra. Yeah, so the hype is dying down just a little bit, just because I've not pulled anything too crazy in a bit, but yeah, we're hoping for better pulls soon. Got Rescue Cat, House Dragon Maid, Dark Magician, Tablet Art, and QCR. Dragon Ruler, Fire one. So this is what's his name? Blaster, I think. Yeah, seems like his name's Blaster. So yeah, that's an okay one. I must admit this is a little bit of a lull for us, but still, it's it is what it is. Can't complain too much about it. Yeah. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, sorry, just give me a moment here to kind of tidy up this thing. Right, next box. We're almost at the halfway, I think. Yeah, almost at the halfway. Okay, and it's not opening, so let's just move on here. We got Effect Failure, Six Samurai, Dark Magician Girl, and Secret Rare Evil Twins. So yeah, just give me a moment to tidy this up a little bit here. The stack's getting a little bit high. I'm gonna trust this scissors needs to move over a bit. There we go. Oh jeez. It's one of those packs, yeah. Okay. Archidog Construct. Trap Tricks. We got Clockwork Knight. Ooh. QCR. This is the and cherry one. What's her name? 49. Ghost Reaper and Winter Cherries, right? Yeah, so in QCR. Cool. Cool. Again, hoping for more Blue Eyes and Red Eyes cards. Maybe not so much Red Eyes, but definitely Blue Eyes and Dark Magician cards. Pulling the Chaos Max obviously was the highlight of the day so far. We got the Southern Great, Eldritch. Ooh. First Lady Secret Rare and Dear Bellstar. Doggy's not behaving outside, but yeah, they should be fine. Nib, Phantasm Dragon, Plasma, and Almarich. Sorry, I'm like a bit lagging behind here in my head. Some of the names just refuse to pop out, so that's why it's like that. Okay. Rail Cannon, Cyber Dragon Infinity, Rebellion Dragon, and Winda Secret Rare. away. We got Black Metal Dragon, Red Cannon, Trident. Trident so it's good. And alternate art tour guide. I already have this, but still, it's always good to have. Oops, I don't want to cut off the top of the card here. That would be really poor return on investment. Hayate. We got Shizuka. We got Neos. And Red Eyes. Okay. Hospitality, Clearing, Access Code Talker, and AA Zeus. That's the second one we pulled. That's a pretty cool card again. Once again, not sure whether that's going for a lot of cash right now. Let me just quickly take a quick look here. Double A Zeus alternate art is going for at launch $15 a pop. So yeah, not too bad. We got Bustinatrix, Mermails, Utopia, and what's the UR? Odd Eyes. Next pack here. Labyrinth. Got Haunted Mansion Girl. We got Masterpiece and Secret Dear Bellstar. Nice. That's probably one of the more valuable secrets here in the sets. What are we looking at here for secrets? Oh, $10. Yeah, that's not too bad. Though the AA is really booming right now, huh? So let's see if we can pull an AA Dear Bellstar. We've not seen one yet, I think. Alright. Engage. Amarach. We got Monster Reborn and Real Cannon. Cyber Dragon, Hieratic Seal, Black Rose Dragon, and Wind Charmer. I think her name's Aria, right? The Wind Charmer. What's that Winder? Winder's the Wind Charmer, right? That's her as evil form in El Shaddolls. Got Trickstar, Evil Twins, Blaster, and Red Eyes AA. He's oh, this is a cool one to get in secret rare. Once again, this is the History Archive Collection one. Yeah, let me just try and get that into frame a little bit. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty cool. So we've only had this in AA, in UR in the OCG. So really nice to get it in secret rare. So let's go ahead and sleeve this up for myself. Doggy's refusing to behave outside, so I apologize. Really apologize for that. I understand they're really loud. They're small dogs, but as you know, all the smaller the dog, the louder the bark. Lightning Storm. Got Ghost Girl here, Mourner. Ooh, QCR at the back. Let's see, we've got Immortal Phoenix mode and QCR Plasma, or Blood D as it's called in the OCG. Not the most exciting one for me, but I'll take it for sure. I mean, I'm not gonna keep it, but yeah, I've had to figure out what to do with it at some point. So probably a giveaway at some point in the future. Who knows? Right, we got oh dear, there we go. Bigfoot, Cherry Blossom, Winter Cherries. We got Ice Dragon Ruler and Alistair, secret rare. And that's it. Wow. Another box down. I'm not sure if you can hear me, but it's like my reflux is really bad actually. Probably gonna need like a sip of water soon. But let me just go ahead and clear up this mess before I get on to the next mess. Because let's face it, we're only just now hitting the halfway, I think. Oh, pretty close to the halfway. I kind of lost count of how many boxes I've opened, but it looks like quite a few. So let's go here and get on with the next box. Okay, next pack. So we're obviously going to do it one pack at a time because again, we don't want to damage any of the cards. Nothing could be worse, I guess. We got Hayate, Evil Twins, Water Charmer, and Dark Magician, second art. Okay, Hospitality, Real Cannon, Earth Charmer, and Droll and Lockbird. I believe the Real Cannon, the last one was Gustav Max, right? Always get a bit blurry with the names here. Okay, let me just put this down here for a moment and tidy up as I go. Okay, we got Labyrinth. We got Cosmic Cyclone. Ooh, kind of messed that up there. Stardust Dragon and Infinity. Alternate art, secret rare. Let's get on with the next pack here. Got Bestinatrix, Evil Twin, Red Eyes, and ooh, QCR Alma Rouge. That one's gotta be worth a couple of bucks at least. Salmon Great, of course, having a pretty good year last year. This year probably not gonna be as good for it. Yeah, that's like a $30 card. It's pretty good. Yeah, so we'll see where this year goes. It looks like it's gonna be another year for the Bellstar, I think, based on the way things are going. But we'll see. Like, it'll be that white forest archetype. I think that would be basically the top tier for this year. But again, we'll see. Still early days to call. Got Pegasus Unicorn guy. We got DD Crow, Bloody, and ooh, secret rare Blue Eyes. This is in the OCG, the second art, I believe, from the Kyber structure deck. Very nice. So yeah, that's going to my personal collection. Again here, still on the quest for QCR Dark Magician of any art would be pretty cool, though I would like the Unity art, so-called. We got the Cyber Dragon, Alistair, Neos, and Blaster, secret rare. What are the names of the other dragon rulers? Especially the ice one, I can't remember. It's Tempest, it's Tempest, Blaster, Tidal is the water one, and Redox. Okay, yeah, cool archetype. Obviously, dragon rulers very famous. Arguably the one of the most famous tier 0 decks of all time. Behind tier probably. We got Lightning Storm, Erratic Seal, we got Firewall Dragon, and Invoked Mecha. Ghost Bell. Oh no, rather that's Ogre. We got Clearwing. We got Predaplan, and the next QCR is Rescue Cat alternate art. Now that is pretty hype. Holy cow! Let's move this guy over here and woo, wee. Yeah, that was a pretty hype card actually when it was announced to be coming out here. Let's see what it's currently going for. I don't think it's too crazy price wise, but pretty hype. It is a pretty hype card. Yeah, about 20 bucks, 30 bucks. It's a cute card though. It's a pretty cute card. Real excited to have that one actually. Alright, let's move on. We got Bigfoot, Evil Twin, Monster Reborn, and Lyra. Good old Light Charmer. Someday she'll be cool. Someday. Alright, next pack here. Effect Veiler, Dragon Maid, Clearwing, and Phantasmal Dragon, Fantastic Dragon. Alright, next pack here. Actually, it'd be pretty cool to get the AA for Photon Dragon as well. Right, did we get 2 of this already? Can't remember, I think so. Mecha, Torrential Tribute, Triple Tactics, Trust, and Black Rose Dragon, Secret Rare. Right, there's a couple more packs here, and then we're on to the next box here. Okay, got Salomon Greats, Nightmare Unicorn, Rebellion Dragon, and Trickstar. Opening up. Let's go. Halt by the Grave, Kagari, Blue Eyes White Dragon, and Kagari Secret Rare alternate art. Very nice, very nice, very nice. Probably worth a couple bucks there. Obviously not looking to sell it, but probably be a giveaway at some point. We got the Ghost Mourner. We got Palooza, Paradise, and Effect Veiler Secret Rare AA. Whoa, that's our third AA for. I mean, this one's not as hype, but it's wow. That's crazy. That's absolutely crazy. I guess this is like the Effect Veiler kind of case, I guess, because we've pulled quite a few. Rebellion Dragon, Winda, Utopia, and Labyrinth Secret Rare. So yeah, again, we're looking for the AA for that if we could pull it. We're not really too interested in the original art. We're just gonna try and hope to pull more AAs here, because that's what this set is really about, to be very frank. Everything else is sort of like gravy. I mean, it's nice to have, but it's not necessary. Yeah, man, the day they make like a collection of only AAs, that's gonna be hype as hell. We could technically do it already, but I don't think they're too keen on doing it. So yeah, here we go. So we're gonna try and pick up the pace a little bit here, because we are going really long. Unfortunately, I've messed up cutting open the pack already. So yeah, that's gonna be I can't show you guys what happened off screen, but that was pretty terrible. Dark Magician Girl, Dragon Knight, Fantastic Dragon, Winged Dragon of Ra, and Barrel Sword Dragon. Alternate art, nice. Again, the one that I would like to get is the AA for Photon Dragon, I think. That's a really nice AA. But I'll take Barrel Sword. I don't actually own one, so I wouldn't mind that AA. We got Baguska, Mechaba, Blaster, and Invocation, Secret Rare. Blasters you are. Wow, I didn't realize that. Jeez. Dragon Maid, Amarouge. We got Dark Magician Girl and alternate art Sparkman, Secret Rare. Nice. I think we did pull one earlier though, but you know, at that, I think that was like really early in the stream, right? Okay, we got Cyber Dragon, Evil Twins, Tidal, Pot of E, Secret Rare. Again, we're just trying to pick up the pace just a little bit because we have quite a few boxes left. We are only about the halfway mark, so yeah. Sparkman, Evil Twins, Clockwork Knight, and AA Secret Art Shizuka. Very nice. That one's going to my collection for sure. In case you're wondering why some go to that side and the others off screen, it's largely to do with whether I'm definitely keeping it or not, right? So we got Invocation, Gustav Max, Blaster, and AA Bigfoot, Secret Rare. Again, dangers, never know when they'll be viable again. We got Part of E, Trap Tricks, Dear Bellstar, and Droll and Lockbird, Secret Rare. I think there's a AA for Droll and Lockbird in here actually. But we'll find out. We'll definitely find out. Nib, Unicorn or Pegasus, Railroad Guy. We got Droll and Lockbird, Clearwing Dragon, Crystal Seacon Dragon, Clearwing. Okay, I didn't watch the anime, so don't hate me for that. Ogre, Mermail, Trident. Secret Rare Mechaba. The Invocation one, the Alistair card. What is his name actually? So apologies for that. That's a bit loud. But yeah, I'm gonna just sidetrack a little bit here to find the name, just because that's another one that I've seen a lot here. I know it's a really good card here, but I just can't seem to remember the name here. It was in Alistair decks, is what I remember. Yeah, Mechaba. Invoked Mechaba. So yeah, I guess I was right all along. Jeez. Okay. Hayate, Heretic Seal, Masquerina, and Tour Guide, Secret Rare. Next pack here, we got Rescue Cat, Ghost Girl, we got Access Code Talker, and QCR Redox. I think that's the second one, right? No? No? Holy cow, I just realized. Wow. Look at that. Got a full set of QCR Dragon Rulers. That's pretty cool. That is really, really cool. Holy cow. Wow, I can't believe we did that. In a single case? Really? Not sure if you guys can see it here, but yeah, let me try and rearrange this. So let's move these guys to the side here, right? Yeah, something like that. And these guys, you know what, we can start stacking this up at this point. So the really hype ones, I think I'll just put to the side there. Just a little bit off screen here. So we got full set of QCR Dragon Rulers, which is pretty insane here. We have two AA effect veilers, and then yeah, this stack I will just keep a little bit off screen here, but I'll pull it out later at the end of the day. Jesus, that's insane. It's real insane. Jesus, can't believe we did that actually. All right, next pack here. We got Kagari, Nami Unicorn, Ash Blossom, and Dark Magical Dragon Knight AA Secret Rare. Very nice. I am not sure if I actually own one, but I'd have to check. I know they use the previous highest rarity of that was like Prismatic Secret Rare. I don't think they have the 20th anniversary, which is the red one. I don't think they did blue or green either, so as far as I'm aware, the only green secret rare cards to come out of the OCG are the Tokyo Dome ones for last year's anniversary or something like that. So we got Zeus, Xian, Masterpiece, and Imperial Dragon QCR, or Secret Rare rather. I know like a lot of the TCG players confuse like our secret rares for like prismatic secret rares. They're not prismatic secret rares. We got Bastinatrix, Ghost Mourner, Lyra, and Photon Dragon. Unfortunately not AA. That would be a pretty cool card to pull in secret rare. And the last pack from this box, and I think that would have made us officially hit the halfway mark. Alistair, Clearwind, Crystal Dragon, Black Rose Dragon, and QCR Danger, Bigfoot. Wow, that's that was unexpected. For some reason, I thought we already pulled both QCRs, so I guess I'm mistaken there. Getting a bit lost in thought here when trying to do this. Alright, so next pack here. Again, we're hoping to get more people into the stream, which is why we're going a little bit slow. But yeah, we'll see where we are. The live stream will be pretty interesting. I mean, we are like streaming live, but I wonder how the YouTube will turn out for this one. Okay, so I gotta be careful when I cut these. There we go. Winder, Palooza, got Trident, and Rebellion Dragon Secret Rare, alternate art. I think it's called Dark Rebellion Dragon, but I just call it Rebellion Dragon. So I don't know any other Rebellion Dragons. We got Avian, Tour Guide, got Masquerina, and Trickstars. Yeah, this is so much easier on the fingers, just cutting all every single pack. Dark Metal Dragon, we got Dragon Mates, Access Code Talker, and another Dragon Mate Secret Rare. We did pull the AA earlier, so again, all these a little bit less hype than the AAs, but yeah, we would like to see more AAs, or as many as possible here. So we got Mechaba, Transaction Rollback, Ash Blossom, and Black Rose Dragon Secret Rare again, AA. Wow. Yeah, that's hype. That's real good. I might keep like all of them actually. I'm undecided yet what I'm going to keep for the most part, but yeah, I might keep all of those. Okay, so we got Labyrinth, Cosmic Cyclone, Masterpiece, and Secret Rare is Traptrix. I think that's the first Secret Rare Traptrix. with pull, but I could be mistaken. I'm not too hyped about trap tricks. I do own a couple, but they're not like in my collection per se. They're just sort of like jank. We got Happy's Feather Duster, Invocation, Lyra, and Utopia Secret alternate art. That's the box one, which is the boring one, or the worst one in my opinion. Dark Magician Girl, Secret Knight, Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight rather, on Strike. We got Wind Charmer, that's Winda I believe, and Winda, El Shaddai, Winda, alternate art, and secret rare. Unicorn Railroad guy, got Foolish Bear of Goods, we got Fire Charmer, and Red Eyes AA. I think that's the latest or second latest alternate art for Red Eyes. Not sure if that has a QCR print already. It might, I know it's in here, but I don't know if it has one already, you know. So let's move along here. We got Evil Twins, DD Crow, Black Rose Dragon, and Red Eyes Darkness Mellow Dragon. Alright. Next pack. Sparkman, Kikari, Water Charmer, Fire Charmer. Next pack here, let's just keep moving. Again, we're not trying to, we want to kind of speed things up a little bit here. Cyber Dragon, Ghost Ogre, Blaster, QCR Trap Tricks alternate art. Yeah, that's another one to go. Couple more packs here. Alright, Pot of E, Infinity, Earth Charmer, and Chaos Max Secret Rare. Again, not the alternative, the alternate art, which we already pulled, but in QCR. I wouldn't mind that in Secret Rare. I'm not sure if it comes in Secret Rare. I have to take a quick look in a moment, but here we go. Bigfoot, Evil Twin, Tidal, and there's the Chamber Dragon Maid, I think she is, in Secret Rare. Next pack here. Got the Ghost Mourner. We got Torrential Tribute, Redux, and ooh, QCR. Again, I think we already pulled this guy, did we? Makaba AA. No, we haven't. We only got him in secret, so yeah. Always cool to pull something new. Gotta pick that up if I make too big of a mess and my helper loses some mind. Hold on. Yeah, I know it's really unprofessional to do this on stream, but I don't care. Gotta keep my room clean. Get to a bit more of a comfortable position here. And let's go. Next one. Final pack here of box. What is this? 17. Call by the Grave. We got Alistair, Controller Lockbird, and Kagari. Okay, so again, a little bit less hype of a pack, but still. Another box down. Let's keep going. And just once again clear up a little bit here. Alright, next box here. Okay. Cyber End Dragon rather, Alistair, Dark Rebellion Dragon, IPAA Secret Rare. Jeez, this used to be like $80 or something. And there goes the value on that. Still, it's an amazing art. Unfortunately, I already have one, so from the original prismatic art collection. This is a quarter century art collection. So yeah, there we go. Sparkman, Yugioh Twin, got Winda and Phantasmal Dragon. Ooh, almost cut off the top there. That would have just ruined my day, to be very frank. But to be fair, we did get some pretty decent pulls. We got the Ogre, Ghost Ogre. We just adjust the stack a little bit, it's getting real high. Torrential Tribute, Fire Charmer, and ooh! Whoa, we were just talking about it like a box ago or two, right? This is the alternate art Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, which they just released not too long ago. I think it was secret rare before, or did they release it in QCR? I can't remember. But this is hype. Like I don't know if you can see it because it's like really shiny here, but Jesus, nice, nice. I kind of want to keep it here, but let me just put that aside here, just in case. Yeah, that was a good one. That was an insanely good pull. Call by Unicorn, Tidal, and Mechaba. Secret rare. Damn, that was a sick pull. I'm still kind of a bit I think I'm gonna have to keep that one, guys. Trickstar, Palooza, Redox, and Neos. Secret rare AA. That's the one coming to Master Duel now, I guess. We have Avian, Haunted Mansion. We got Troll and Lockbird, and the AA Crystal Clearwing Synchro Dragon, I think. That's not the one I really like, but it's fine. It's perfectly fine. Okay. Pot of E, Dragon Maid, Water Charmer, and Unicorn. Again, here we just passed the halfway mark, so let's see where we're gonna go here. What else we can get? Rescue Cat, Tour Guide. We got Earth Charmer and Earth Charmer again, secret rare. Okay. Ooh, I think I saw a QCR there. Got Harpy's Feather Duster, Cosmic Cyclone, IP Masquerina, and oh, my bad, secret rare. Still Engage, secret rare, not the worst thing can pull. Obviously Sky Striker is not as viable as it once was, but still it's a pretty good card. We got Warner, Transaction Rollback, got Red Eyes, and ooh, secret rare AA Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon. Wow, that was pretty crazy. We were just talking about not pulling those, and then we get like two back to back. Jesus. Well, maybe not back to back, but within the same box, you know what I mean? Got Zeus, Winda, Firewall Dragon, and Neos, regular Neos. Alright. Hospitality, DD Crow, Ash Blossom, and Happy Masquerina. Am I short of one? Did I just get this from the new box? I can't remember. I think I'm shy one QCR so far, so there might be one more in here. Unless it was the Mechaba and I'm just like losing my mind, which is entirely possible. I am a pretty forgetful guy. We got a Baguska, Solemn Strike, Starving Venom, and Unpossessed or Repossessed or Secret Rare. That used to be extremely hard to get, right? You had to get lucky in the structure deck. So yeah, nice to see that there. Yeah, there's a QCR right there. So we got Dark Vikingo Dragon Knight, Evil Twins, Lyra, and ooh, ouch. I mean, it's not the one. It's not a good one, but you know, it is a Firewall AA, so we'll take it here. A lot less hype than the other one, but than Galaxy Eyes Photon Dragon, but still, we'll take it. We'll take it. It's an AA. Got Unicorn, Foolish Sparrow Goods, Clearwing, and Red Eyes. All right. So that's another box down here. Let's tidy up a little bit before we move on to the next set. In case you guys are wondering why I don't just all throw it in the bin, it's because I actually own only one dustbin in my house, and that has to stay in the kitchen. So yeah, I'll get around to it some other day, but for now, one dustbin's all I need. All right, let's tidy up that a bit here. I have to remember this layout, by the way, instead of like trying to adjust it mid-stream next time. I always did feel like the webcam in the corner is like such a terrible idea. But hey, if it works, I guess, who cares? All right, so next box here. We got 6, 7, 8, 9 boxes left. So this is we got Zeus, Unicorn, Redox, and Clearwing Crystal Dragon, I think. Surprised my wife hasn't started banging down the doors. Bustinatrix, Unicorn, Earth Charmer, Red Eyes Dark Metal Dragon. Or is it Darkness Metal Dragon? There's the AA in here of that. That would be another one that I would like to get for sure. Haven't seen one yet. So we got Evil Twins, we got Appaloosa, Droll and Lockbird, and the Ghost Mourner. Okay, my scissors are probably getting a bit blunt. It's not cutting all the way through, and ooh, kind of dinged the card a little there. Not sure if you guys can see it here. It's a bit dinged at the top. It's unfortunate. We got Lightning Storm, Tour Guide, Red Eyes, and Tour Guide again. Yikes! I gotta be real careful with that one here. Moving forward here, just make sure I cut all the way through. The Gooska, it's the QCR I see in the back. Got Ogre, IP, and no, it is, however, Dark Magical Dragon Knight. I guess the only things that I really want now are just the Dark Magician and Blue Eyes, and maybe the Ray AA. But we'll see if we get lucky here. I don't think we can get all of them. Got Alistair, Transaction Rollback, Firewall, and there we go. Dear Bellstar, right? This is her. This is Dear Bellstar, alternate art. I believe so. Yeah, there we go. Jeez, I'm surprised it took so long to just see one of these guys. I wonder what they go for here. Let's pull it up here. $40. $40 for Dear Bellstar, alternate art. Jeez, that's insane. I'm keeping that's for sure. Why would I pay, buy singles for that when I can, just keep one that I pulled? Alright, we got a Cyber End Dragon, Cosmic Cyclone, Ash Blossom, and Unicorn, Secret Rare. gonna go a little bit faster again. Effect failure. Makaba. Starving Venom Dragon. Dark Magician Girl, Secret Rare. Alternate art for Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight. Oops, sorry about that. Let's see here. We got Chipper Dragon Maid, Edie Crow, Lyra, Plasma or Bloody again, as it's called in the OCG. I think Plasma is actually one of the better English names. Like typically they lose a bit of their gusto, you know, if you would, the gusto when you translate the names. They kind of become a bit silly, but I think yeah, the original name is just ridiculous. Bloody versus Plasma. I think Plasma is a lot cooler. Got Sound Strike, Clear Wing, and Ogre AA, which I don't possess, so I'm gonna keep that. Alright, I can feel my throat starting to go here. We got Nib, Mona, Winda, and ooh, QCR Cyber Infinity Dragon. Unfortunately, it's a bit off center. Just at first glance, it looks a little off center. But yeah, nice. Nice. Let's move on here. Yeah, my scissors is starting to give way here. Got a Kagari, Foolish Bearer of Goods, Rebellion Dragon, and Called by the Grave, Secret Rare. Dark Metal Dragon, Invocation, Rebellion Dragon and Rebellion Dragon, Odd Eyes, or rather Odd Eye Dragon and Odd Eyes Pendulum Dragon, back to back, which is kind of kind of unique. I think it's the first time that's happened this stream. We got Hayate, Evil Twins. Oops, looks like I showed that. Fire Charmer and Trap Tricks, and the very last pack here. We got Winda, Torrential Tribute, Water Charmer, and Macabre AA original art. Interesting. Could have sworn we pulled two QCRs already, but I'll take it. Again, I apologize, but I do have to housekeep a little bit. And, yeah, it's not going to be pretty, but I'm going to apologize in advance for having to do this. I don't have much of a choice. You didn't see too much while I reached down there. And yeah, here we go. Next box here. Again, down to the last 9 boxes. So almost done. I think we are finished within the hour, I hope. So yeah, there we go, next pack. Rescue Cat, oh, QCR at the back. So let's just save that, I guess. Yeah, you know what? At this point, why do we need to, right? Got Winter Cherry, we got Blue Eyes, and Evil Twins. QCR. Did I already pull one of these? I can't remember actually. No, this is new. Cool. I'm surprised. The only repeats that we've got is actually the effect veilers, and that's pretty good one to get a repeat, I think. Got Zeus, Six Samurai, Unpossessed or Repossessed, and Kagari. Dragon Knight, Phantasma Dragon, Utopia, Water Charmer, got Hospitality, Crystal Dragon, Dark Magician, and a Rescue Cat again? Whoa. Whoa. Wait a second. Is that right? Is that how it works? That can't be right. Whoa, wait a second. I mean, I'm not complaining. Those these are insane draws. I get to keep one and probably get rid of one. Like, okay, wow, okay, jeez, I didn't know you could get double. Okay, so we got a Baguska, Trickstar Dragoon is back, Evil Twin, the red one, which is most people's favorite, but I kind of prefer the blue one. Got the Mourner, I think, Armorage, Stardust, and Dark Magician AA. Like, this one has grown on me quite a bit over the years. It's a pretty cool art, but I'm not sure if it's like my favorite art. Really nice art though. And it's basically what you would expect from like a alternate art where it's like a more modern looking version of the card. Cyber Dragon, Evil Twin, got Ray and Stardust. I think those were both already, so our QCRs came early today, or in this box rather. We got there we go, Gustav, Tempest, and secret rare AA Ray. Yo, whoa, that's insane. I know they released this in Master Duel recently, but damn. I'm so lucky, dude. I'm so lucky. Obviously, QCR would be better, but like secret rare, I'll take that any day. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Yeah. Jesus. All right, my throat's starting to go a little bit here, so let's see if we can make it to the end here. Sparkman, Eldritch, Bloody, and Pendulum Dragon, Odd Eyes. Got Nip, the Twins, Photon Dragon, some Greats. Alright, Hayate, Hieratic Seal, Barlord Sword Dragon, Secret Rare Nib. Okay, Nib, one of those cards that's been reprinted to hell, especially in the OCG, so probably not worth very much, but still. Fantastic card. We got Pot of E, Trap Tricks, Neos, and Darkness Metal Dragon. So yeah, the hype will probably die down unless you pull another AA in this box, because I think we got both our QCRs early here. We got Winda, Unicorn, Chaos Max, and Evil Twin. Unfortunately not the AA. I'm not sure if the AA is in this set or not, but I certainly hope to pull one. Got Haunted Mansion, go Mermails, Triple Tactics Trust, and Dragon Maid AA. I feel like that's the one we've probably seen the most, but I could be mistaken. And the final pack from this box, we got Stentrix, Ogre, Winda, and Dark Magician Gold, the Dragon Knight. Okay, there we go. One more box down. Alright, so next here, we got Bigfoot, Winter Cherry, Blaster, Chaos Max, Oh god, why am I trying to open this? It still hurts my fingers like hell, but yeah. We got Effect Veiler, Six Samurai, Immortal Phoenix, and El Shaddai Construct. Alright, Nib, Phantasmal Dragon, got Clearwing and Dark Rebellion Dragon AA. Alright, hold on. Give me a moment here. Okay. Invocation, Solemn Strike, Bloody, and House Dragon Mate. Shadow Construct. I think that's a QCR at the back here. Summon Great, Dark Magician Girl, and ooh, AA Access Code Talker. Now that's a good. This guy looks insane. Jeez. Wow. Wow. that's an insane one to pull. Wow. Access Code Talker AA. Jesus. Jeez. That's a good one. Not sure how much it's worth. Let me just quickly pull up the pricing as of right now. See how much that's worth. I can't imagine it being worth too much. Access code doesn't really see play anymore. Yeah, it's still $50. That's not too bad. Got Hayate, Unicorn, Dark Rebellion Dragon, and Fire Charmer. Why are the Dark Rebellion Dragons like URs? I feel like that could have been reserved for something better. We got Salmon Greats, Shizuka, ooh, Secret Rare, Immortal Phoenix, and Clockwork Knight. We got Bastinatrix, Traptrix, Neos, and Secret Rare Sparkman. Not entirely sure what's happening with my buddy here, but he seems to be in a bad way, so I'll probably check on him in a bit. Alright. Next we got, what is this now? Dark Metal Dragon, Evil Twins, Diabellstar, and Secret Rare Torrential Tribute. I guess they're doing Torrential because they did Mirror Force recently in the quarter century, whatever it's called, that pack that I did live, or not live, but a video of. We got Engage, Gustav Max, Trident, and ooh, wait a second, this is Hayate AA Secret Rare. Whoa, it's a beautiful card. It's a stunning card. Jeez, I didn't know this was like you could get this in Secret Rare. I guess I did spoil myself. Rather, I prevented myself from spoiling myself too much here. Yeah, that's a half decent secret here. That's like $20. That's cool. Yeah, that's real cool. For Secret Rare to be $20 these days, yeah, that's not happening very often. Alright, we got Kakari, Romeo, Oddice, and Troll Lockbird, AA, Labyrinth, Real Cannon, Access Code Talker, and Utopia, the best art in my opinion. Got two more here. Two or three more packs. I think it's three. Cyber Dragon, Heretic Seal, Masterpiece, and El Shaddai Construct. Yeah, 2 more packs. Then we'll move on to the last 7 boxes. Lightning Storm, Ghost Mourner, Monster Reborn, and our next QCR is Barrel Sword Dragon AA. Not bad. Not bad. Not, I mean, it's not like as good as Access Code, but it's not bad. And next one, Outlich, Clearing Crystal. Ooh, spoilers. Dark Magician, Arcana Art, Secret Rare, Black Ghost Dragon. Alright, so there goes another box down. We're almost there. We just passed the 2.5 hour mark, so it looks like we might fall a lot short of finishing in within 3 hours, but I guess this was, I mean, a 4-hour stream isn't too bad. Need to get used to it. My voice for one is most certainly not used to it. That's probably really loud for you guys. Apologize. But yeah, let me get a sip of water, and we'll pick up in a bit. Let me just drop my buddy a text here. Seven more boxes. Apologize for that. But yeah, my buddy's in the hospital for something. Not sure if it's family related or himself. He didn't quite say, but yeah, I am a bit distracted by that. But yeah, I did plan on doing this stream, and it's been so long since I did a stream here. So, you know, we just gotta keep pushing through, I guess. Got Zeus, Nightmare Unicorn, Lyra, and Blue Eyes, Tablet Art, Secret Rare, which I already put aside, I believe, so no biggie. Got the Spooky Dog, Cosmic Cyclone, Tidal, and Firewall. Lightning Storm, Kikari, Wind Charmer, and 6 Samurai. Alright, Baguska, got Evil Twins, got Winda, and Blue Eyes again. This time around it's the, well, it's technically the tablet art, I guess, but it's the one where he's sort of in space for whatever reason. Got Nib, BD Crow, Redox, and Masterpiece Secret Rare. Next pack. Got Called By, Foolish Bearer of Goods, Ash, Blossom, and Lyra AA. Got Window, Appaloosa, Charmer, and Fire Charmer, and Stardust Dragon. Unicorn, Tour Guide, Firewall, and Effect Veiler, once again. Secret rare, jeez. I mean, we're pulling a lot of those actually. Like, at least more than what I think should be normal. Hayate. Ghost Ogre. Control and Lockbird. And there she is. Alternate art. Red Eyes Dark Metal. Darkness Dragon. Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon. Yeah, that one's going straight into the sleeve here. Sorry guys, but yeah, as much as I would like to give away cards like this, I can't. Well, not unless I get like a whole bunch of subscribers and stuff, then maybe I'll be down to give stuff like that away. Alright, we got Zeus, Alistair, Utopia, and Zeus Secret Rare. Again, Zeus obviously going down in value ever since they like made, I think it was in Unity. I don't think it was in Pride, it was in Unity. And like those were like going at like $2 a pop compared to like the $15-20 it used to be. So yeah, that guy's lost like all its value. We got Baguska, Transaction Rollback, Starving Venom, and Odd Eyes, which again probably the worst looking of the protagonist cards, but it is what it is. We got Bastinatrix, Torrential Tribute, Water Charmer, Secret Rare Dragoon. I think this is the first printing for a card like this. Yeah, because I think previously it was just UR and Red Secret Rare, right? So, well, I gotta keep that. I think it's the first one we pulled as well, so yeah, I gotta keep that one. And here we go. Next pack. Invocation, Solemn Strike, Stardust Dragon, and Secret Rare Monster Reborn. Again, that card's probably got no value because of how many times it's been reprint. So there's the English art, I guess, which might be some value to me, but Cyber End Dragon, Makaba, Clearwing, Synchro Dragon, and Fire Charmer. And the last pack, and then we're down to our last 6 boxes. Dragon Mates, we got Evil Twins, IP, and Quarter Century Secret Rare. I guess this is Ghost Mourner. Right, this is a spooky one, I guess. Hold on, this is like getting real messy. Yeah, so that was I think we already pulled her once earlier before, so not a big deal. No harm in having dupes, but yeah, no big deal. And let's tidy up, move on to our last 6 boxes. I can call it a day. I can see my wife messaging me, so she's probably getting a bit impatient. But yeah, our 6 boxes. And there we go. Take a look here. We got Called By, Cosmic Cyclone, Redox, Secret Rare Harpy Feather Duster, got Winda, Diddy Crow, Troll and Lockbird, and Rebellion Dragon there. Rescue Cat, Tour Guide, Red Eyes, Water Charmer. Of course, the story of Gaga Gigo starts with there. Wingman, Avian. We got Dragon Maid. We got IP Masquerena and another Dragon Maid, Chamber Dragon Maid, I think. Harpies, Appaloosa, Ash Blossom, and Dragon Maid Hospitality, Secret Rare. Come on, hoping for more alternate arts here. We got Mechaba, Doggy's going out of control. Got Evil Twins, Firewall, and ooh, our second Hayate AA. I think I hear my wife screaming outside. Yeah, Secret Rare. Evil Twins, Nightmare Unicorn, Lyra, and Sparkman Secret Rare. Ooh, I just snipped off my finger there. Luckily my scissors are pretty blunt. That could have been pretty nasty here. We got Zeus, Invocation, Starving Venom, and Avian or Featherman in the OCG. Dark Merchant God, Dragon Knight. We got Ogre, Winda, ooh, QCRAA Cyber End Dragon. Not the most hype again, but we'll take it. Probably go for a couple bucks. Almost cut my finger off there. That was a little scary. We got Baguska, Infinity, Clearwing, and Torrential Tribute. Unicorn, Transaction Rollback, Dark Ice Rebellion Dragon, and Utopia Secret Rare. Sparkman, Foolish Barrel Goods, Fire Charmer, and Droll and Lockbird AA. Got Cyber End Dragon, Kikari, oops, Fire Charmer there for a secret, and Odd Ice for UR. So yeah, I made a bit of a mess, but it's okay. I can apologize if it's really loud outside. There we go, Spooky Dog. We've got Torrential Tribute, Water Charmer, and QCR Nightmare Unicorn. Holy shit. Holy cow. Whoa. Whoa. That's like $100 card right there. Jesus. It's insane. The current price that it's at now is well, like 90 bucks, but that's insane. Holy shit. Wow. It's amazing. I gotta keep that one, unfortunately. Unfortunately. yeah, so that's going in the sleeve there. So again, beautiful card. Going straight into the binder after this. Well, after I check in on my friend, I'm not sure how he's doing. Hopefully he's fine. But we'll call him in a bit. Last 5 boxes anyways. Pot of E, Alistair, of Charmer, and El Shaddai Construct for our last secret that box. Last 5 boxes. Last 5 boxes. So far the polls I think have been pretty in our favor actually. Obviously we didn't get the cards that we really wanted yet, but we still have 5 boxes, and technically I do have another case. So that case I may or may not open it. We'll see how it goes. I'll probably open it to be perfectly honest with you guys. But yeah, last 5 boxes here. Jesus Christ. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, I'm not gonna physically try and open these anymore. Here we go. Pot of E. Cannon. We got Dragoon and Winder again. Looks like I missed a pack in the box. Would have been a shame to throw that away. Alistair. Heretic Seal. We got Ray and Black Rose Dragon Secret Rare AA once again. Beautiful card. Really glad they actually made it for once. I was really considering buying the gold rare one in the TCG just to fill up my collection, but thank God they released it. We got Featherman, Mermails, Neos, and Unicorn. Rescue Cat, Macabre, Tempest, Red Eyes AA Secret Rare, History Archive Collection version, so hype. We got Chamber Dragon Maid, we got Six Samurai, Monster Reborn, and Nightmare Unicorn Secret Rare. Again, nice to have a rarity bump for that. Because in the previous set, I think it only came in Ultimate Rare and maybe Collector's Rare. Yeah. So we got Zeus, Nightmare Unicorn, Galaxy Eyes, and Water Charmer. Harpy's Feather Duster, Evil Twin, Triple Tactics Trust, and QCR Firewall Dragon AA. Feels like I pulled one of those earlier, but let me just check again. No. I guess it was the other Firewall. Flame Veil Dragon. I don't know what it's called. It's the one that I don't think anybody likes. We got Invocation, Cosmic Cyclone, Sword Dragon, and Dark Magician AA. Secret Rare. We got Baguska again, Unicorn, Chaos Max Dragon, and Odd Eyes. Alright. Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight, Clearing Crystal Dragon, Blue Eyes, White Dragon Tablet Art, and Dark Magician. Second art. Cyber End Dragon, DD Crow, Lyra, and ooh, Secret Rare Chaos Max alternate art. Oh yeah, that's some good stuff right there. That one's going into my collection here on the side. It's real hype, pretty exciting. Always nice to get cards to complete your collection in this way. Obviously, in terms of like economy, it doesn't make sense to spend thousands of dollars to get a couple of cards, but uh, I mean, that's the life of a collector, right? Got Appaloosa, Kagari, Tidal, and Dark Merchant Gold, Dragonite, Secret Rare, regular art, which, in my opinion, is the better art, but I don't know. Maybe some people like the other arts more. Okay. Ogre, Evil Twins, Repossessed, and ooh, QCR Haunted Mansion. AA, I believe, as well. Yeah. Yeah, so let's move on here. Next we got Nib, Ghost Girl, Winda, and yeah, I guess there's another one. Alright, last pack here. Sparkman, Ghost Girl, we got Dark Magician, Tablet Art, and Droll and Lockbird for secrets. And yeah, that's it for that box. We got 4 more boxes to go. So 20 boxes down. Last 4. Again here, unfortunately we have not pulled any of the AA Dark Magician Goals or Dark Magician. But obviously those are the rarest cards in the set, but those are the ones that I would like to hit. Yeah, this is not exactly working out for me here. Again, it's important to tidy up as you go. If not, at the end of it, you're just going to be sweeping stuff all over the floor. From my experience, obviously this set is a little bit smaller than the usual ones that I've opened, but oh, I wouldn't say smaller, but like it's packed a lot smaller than the usual sets that I open. So you gotta kind of make it work as you go. All right, last 4 packs. We have been streaming for almost 3 hours. What did I do again? Yeah, right, so it's this way. Yeah, I kind of think I've got the system worked out. Yeah, it may look a little awkward when I have to cut it off screen, but I think this layout works well for me. But Ghost Girl, Foolish Pair of Goods, Winda, and Earth Charmer. I always forget the name of the Earth Charmer. She's like the least interesting one. I don't think she's been very viable for a long time. We got Called By, with the Cherry, got Fire Charmer, and Chaos Max Secret Rare, original art. Again, that poor Chaos Max dragons always going down in value. Got Sparkman, Evil Twins, Clearwing, and Quarter Century Dark Dragoon. Holy sh... Hold on. Is this guy actually real? Whoa. Where is this guy under? Do I not see him? He's... What? Okay. He's not like the most insane pull, but He is to me, right? Jesus. I'm sleeving this bad boy up. Jesus, like, wow. To be fair, I got him when the prices were down, but like to get him in QCR is pretty insane. Like, whoa. I do have 20th anniversary one, which is like the red version. I don't think she's back there yet, so I haven't sorted that out, but I will at some point. Featherman, Torrential, Water Charmer, Mechaba. Yo, that was insane to see. Obviously, Dragoon's price has gone down because she's not as playable as used to be and not as rare, but still. Part of E, we got Transaction Rollback, Dark Rebellion Dragon, Nightmare Unicorn. But obviously, who's ever gonna complain about a high rarity Dragoon, right? Like, unless you're a hardcore player and not interested in the card. Looks like we got the other QCR in here. We got Winder, Phantasmal, Rebellion, and ooh, she's back. It's unfortunate that we got two, but we did get Dragoon, so that's fine. We got Rescue Cat, Ogre, Utopia, and Plasma or Blood D. Moving on here. Hospitality. We got Tour Guide, Earth Charmer, and Neos AA. Zeus, Solemn Strike, Stardust, and Dark Magician. Arcana's Art, Dark Magician, Dragon Mates, Trap Tricks, Bloody, and Effect Veiler AA again. Jesus, I'm pulling so many of those. Again, my voice is starting to go, but there's a bit more to go here. We got Baguska, Kagari, Neos, and Construct. Harpies, Trickstar, Red Eyes, and Clearwing Crystal Dragon again, I think is what it's called. This doesn't feel right here. Yeah, almost cut off the top of the of these cards here, but here we go. Cyberend, Mermaids, Monster Reborn, and Utopia. By the way, if anybody's following, if you see any secrets that you guys really want, if you guys are following, you can always just hit me up on the DM, and you know, if you can, we can probably work out something on how I can get it to you. Obviously, free giveaways, always a good thing. Dark Magician, Dragon Knight, Evil Twin, Dazzle Dragon, and Firewall Dragon. And the last pack. Wow, this one went by pretty quick. Ghost Girl, Cyber Infinity. We have Invocation and Starving Venom Dragon. Okay, so down to the last three boxes. Again here, if we can get a few more followers, I would gladly do like a giveaway of a bunch of these cards. Probably do it on my YouTube if I can get a few subscribers. As it is, my interaction on YouTube is pretty poor just because I was sick during Chinese New Year, Chinese New Year period, but yeah, I am looking to give away a whole bunch of cards, so if you guys can follow me there on the YouTubes, that would be great. If not, here is fine. Is- the all my links are in the YouTube, so if you guys want to give me a subscribe there, no, doesn't cost you anything, and I could probably work out on how I can give you guys some free cards. All right, last three boxes: Lightning Storm, Appaloosa, Redox, and Fireveil Dragon, I think is what it's called. Can't remember the name. It's the like least hype of the Firewall Dragons. We got Winder, Cosmic Cyclone, I think. Droll and Lockbird, and Blue Eyes Tablet Art Secret Rare. Again, we've pulled that for my collection, so that's just gonna be a giveaway. Effect Veiler, Unicorn, Railroad Guy. Got IP and another Ghost Girl. A little bit less hype for the Ghost Girls, but I can see why some people like the collection. There's a whole bunch of arts and rarities. Bigfoot, Transaction Rollback, Red Eyes, and Labyrinth. Shizuku, Solemn Strike, Firewall Dragon, and ooh, this is the alternate art for the Labyrinth card. Secret Rare. I didn't even know she was in. Well, I mean, I knew she was in here. I just didn't think we would get to see her. We were almost at the end. So this is the first one that we've seen. It's a beautiful card. Yeah, the autofocus isn't great, but yeah, cool card. That one's going to the side there, for sure. I'll consider getting rid of it if I can get a couple more subscribers and stuff. Salomon Great, DD Crow, Ash Blossom, and Invocation. Again, for everybody who ever like even bothered watching, thank you so much. Really appreciate the view, even if interactions are a little bit quiet. We got Alistair, Evil Twin, Lyra, and Nightmare Unicorn. But yeah, just helping me along with this. It's a real treat. It's a real treat. And again, this is more of a hobby kind of passion kind of project of mine. So, Cult Buys, Engage, Starving Venom, and Cyber Infinity AA. So yeah, being that this is just a hobby, I'm not gonna be like too ridiculous with the more time and money we spend, but it's always fun to have some interaction with people. Foolish Pair of Goods, Clear Wing, and Blue Eyes. This is the second art from the first Kyber deck, I think. I think it might have been in the EX set as well. Probably EX set is the one that people might have been more familiar with. We've got Red Eyes Dark Metal Dragon, we got Makaba, that's another QCR. So we got Winda and ooh, what the hell? This is the second Dragoon. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's insane. That's whew. Two QCR Dragoons, like dude. Alright, so we got Shadow Construct, Infinity, Rebellion, and that's the Ghost Girl again. AA though this time, so that's nice. Down to the last three packs. I can't recall if I got the other QCR out yet, but we'll find out soon. Harpy's Feather Duster. We got Real Cannon, Odd Eyes, and Appaloosa. Secret Rare, alternate art. Labyrinth, Potential Tribute, Fire Charmer, and Blood D, also known as Plasma. Sorry. Yeah, I guess that one's gone to the wind, so I find it at some other point. We got Kagari, Tour Guide, Water Charmer, and ooh, oh my, what? Dude, dude. I think this might be. Hold on. It's, I think this is a pretty big hit. I mean, it's not for me because I don't play. Oh, dude, this is insane. This is like a $400 card. What the hell? Whoa, that's insane, dude. Well, jeez. Well, I guess I'm keeping that. Wow. Wow. It's getting pretty exciting near the end. Jesus. I mean, it was pretty quiet through the middle of it, but like the cards just got real insane near the end. Still hasn't reached the peak that I would like, but it's real close, right? Charmer and Trap Tricks. And yeah, that's it. That's that for this box. Down to the last box. And yeah. Oh, I still have 2 boxes left. What am I saying? But still, down with this box. With just a couple more to go. We're almost done. Been streaming for, what is it now? 3 hours? Yeah. So that's a pretty insane first day stream for this. Apologize for knocking everything all over the wall, but I am a bit of a klutz, so yeah, last 2 boxes. Let's just open both boxes up and be done with it, right? So here we go. This is one box. Make sure I get every card out of there because we don't want to miss it. And the second box. Alright guys, this is it. Last few packs here. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of shuffle this a little bit here, I think. Just give it a couple of cuts around here. And we'll see where we end up with. What we end up with here. Bit of shuffling here going on. Just to make it a little bit more random. And yeah, there we go. Last, what is this, 30 packs I think it is. Alright, good luck to us all. Obviously, if you're following me on YouTube, you can probably just drop me a message. The Discord link will be in the video somewhere when this does come out. If not, you can check out the previous video. My Discord link is in there. Got Zeus, Evocation, Tidal, and Fire Charmer. Again, this is like the home stretch here, guys. So yeah, my fingers are pretty gone, my voice is pretty gone, but it's been a really fun pull. A lot of insane pulls on my side, I think. We got the Six Samurai, Clockwork Knight, and Utopia Secret Rare. So obviously we're hoping to end on the bang. Obviously, if we could pull Dark Magician Girl, or Blue Eyes, that would be insane, but can't always expect to hit the peak. I got Real Cannon, Clockwork Knight, and QCR Winder. Is this the second Winder QCR, I feel? No. Nope. Mechaba, yeah. First QCR Winder. Cool. Window, obviously an insane card in the tier format. Just used to ruin people's day. Rescue Cat, Ghost Bell, Dear Bellstar, and QCR. Dude, how did this happen? We just shuffled it. QCR Mermails, okay. Not so hype. I mean, I guess we couldn't have expected it to be all uphill. But still, we got 2 of the 4, and they're not the best. But we did pull some pretty cool cards already, so no real complaints. IP and Evil Twins. Dude, it'd be pretty funny if we like pulled all the QCRs at the top, even though I shuffled. Sparkman, Hieratic Seal, Trident, and Lyra. Called by Six Samurai, Odd Eyes, Bastinatrix, Kikari, Crystal Wing, Excess Code Talker, and ooh, another one. Another one. Jesus. That's probably one of the best secrets to pull, to be very frank. Part of E, Unicorn, Masterpiece, and Zeus secret rare. And we pulled a couple of the AA secret rares, so that's fine, you know. We don't need to pull anymore. It's pretty cool as it is. Oh, is that the QCR at the back? Wow, how did it all end up at the top? We're just talking about it all being at the top, right? So Real Canon, Gustav Max, and Access Code Talker. So let's just keep that aside to build a bit of suspense, right? So that's the access code. It's pretty crazy that we pulled it already here. So we've got Zeus, Traptrix, Trident, and Gustav Max. Dark Machine God, the Dragon Knight, Cyber Infinity, Odd Eyes, and woo! This is the first time we got this guy. It is part of the real archetype, but still. I'm actually surprised I have not seen a single one other than this at this point. Babushka, Ghost, Winter Cherry, we got Masterpiece, and Evil Twins. Yeah, so we're quickly winding down here. We'll do a quick recap at the end here to see where we're at. We've got Evil Twins, Armor Reach, Monster Reborn, and Hospitality. And yeah, sorry about that. I just needed to make sure that I wasn't like completely out of focus there. Is that a QCR at the back? Whoa, it's a misprint. It's packed wrongly. Look at that. Jeez. So we got what is that? Alcondor Shadow Construct. We got Mermail, Secret Red Dark Magician Girl, and Monster Reborn. That was strange. Did you see that? It was like the only one of the day so far. We're near the end, so I don't expect to see many more like that. But yeah, I've never seen that before actually. Rescue Cat, Nightmare Unicorn, Black Rose Dragon, and Odd Eyes, also known as the worst of the protagonist's main cards. There's Cyber and Dragon, Crystal Wing, Black Rose Dragon, and Hayate. All right. Oh, the other QCR was here. So somehow I managed to pull all four QCRs in the first half. So let's just not bother with that first for the moment. We got Avian, Winda, and Ra, Phoenix mode. And then let's just open up the rest. Winda, Hieratic Seal, Blaster, and Effect Veiler AA once again. Pulling a lot of those. A lot of those. Ooh, that's not good. Not sure you can hear it, but my stomach's making a lot of noise. We've got Alistair, Luza, Blaster, and Armorroot Secret Rare. I feel like we just pulled a Blaster and then now we just pulled another one. So yeah, sorry about that. But again, the neat freak in me is kind of like freaking out every time the packs start flying off the table. We got Sparkman, Owlitch, Dragon of Ra, Phoenix mode, and another Ghost Girl. So let's get that out of the way. We're down to just a few more packs actually. It's really hype set again. Happy's Feather Duster, Evil Twin, Dark Magician Girl, and Sparkman, Secret Rare. So yeah, again, thanks for everybody who watched along, even if it's for a little bit. Again, really appreciate it. We got Tidal. There we go, Evil Twins, the blue one. It's the first one that we got, which is going straight into my collection. Yeah, I really appreciate it. If you guys could follow me on YouTube, that would be great. I'd really like to see you guys there. And we've got Cosmic Cyclone, V-Darks, and Hayate Secret Rare again. That's insane. Yeah, so you guys can follow me on YouTube. The Instagram sort of like a extra thing. I post very few things up on Instagram, but it's more like a show-offy kind of thing. Armorage, we got Dark Magician Girl and 6 Samurai. So yeah, we're down to 6 packs by the looks of it. Akaba, DD Crow, Troll and Lockbird, and Blue Eyes Secret Rare. Looks like we just hit the 1.5 hour mark, or rather 3.5 hours mark here for the whole thing. Nip, Real Cannon, IP Masquerina, Firewall, Dark Magician Girl, Dragon Knight, Dragon Maid, Diabell Star, Troy and Lockbird, alternate art. That's another one that we pulled quite a bit of. So yeah, near the end, obviously not getting what it would have been nice to pull, the Blue Eyes or the Dark Magician, but we didn't, and that's fine because I will be. Ooh, Monster Reborn. This is the English TCG art. The strange little creature thing there. Yeah, nice. Nice to actually see one. But yeah, final pack before we find out what our last 2 QCRs are. We got Ogre, Cosmic Cyclone, Troll and Lockbird, and the last secret is Haunted Mansion. Alright, so down to the last 2 QCRs, and they are Trickstar and Earth. Yeah, so we did end on a little bit of a lull, but still, it's been in general an insane pull. Yeah, we did pull pretty well, I must say. In general, I mean, I've seen some people's showings and they weren't nearly as good as ours. So yeah, so we pulled a full set of Dragon Rulers in QCR. That's that in itself is really 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 cool. So there's a Redox, Blaster, Tempest, and Tidal. And we got the access code. We got two Dragoons, two rescue cats here. So two Dragoons, two rescue cats. Got the Dragoon is here. The other Dragoon is off screen because that one's going to my collection here. So here they are, some of the QCRs that I will be keeping for myself. And then obviously we pulled the other one here, which is the Labyrinth card. The rest of them are pretty okay. Like they're neither here nor there. Windows probably pretty good. Burrows, so Twin Makaba, yeah. This one's pretty hype here. This is a beautiful card. So that one that's probably gonna end up in my collection at some point. If not, I'll just take the secret rare ones. Alistair, we got Almorage. Kuzka's pretty hype. Stardust is cool. So yeah, ton of pretty cool cards. I think once again, thanks everybody for joining in, and hopefully my next break wouldn't be so long. I did fall pretty sick. My voice is a bit gone now from all the talking, but yeah, thanks for coming everybody, and hope to see you guys in the YouTube. And until then, JP signing out.